Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. We are very happy to see you here. Today we're gonna be talking about, should you be buying Bitcoin or should you be investing in the other cryptocurrencies?
Yes, this video was requested. Yes, somebody in one of our members in our Discord, this lovely member in the Discord community asked especially for this video. So thank you so much for your question. And if you are not in Discord, what are you waiting for? Go there, the link is in the description. Go there. We are building a big community with people from all over the places. Some people talking Spanish, some others in Hebrew, some in English. This is a very good mix of people that wanted to create a different world. So yeah, Discord is there. Go, and after this video sign up for the group because it's free and we want to hang out with people crazy like us that are involved in this new way of thinking and investing. So yes, what should we invest in?
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about three things today. First of all, most important one, it's your risk tolerance. So we're going to be talking about that. The second one, we're going to be talking...
We will tell you after. It's mystery. But
Yes.
the first one is the risk tolerance. Because we want to keep the mystery because we want you to stay with us, right? We want you to
That's
stay
right.
until the end. So there are three things that you had to keep in mind that we share because this is how we think. This is how we think. This is how we make decisions. And it might help you also to have a kind of a guidance on how to think, what to think about, right?
Yeah, because you have to be prepared for what is coming, and we believe something great is coming, but you need to be ready, because if you're not ready, you're going to get caught off, I don't know how you say it, caught off guard. All right? Yeah, so let's say, first of all, if you're here, you're already not the usual investor, because the usual traditional investors invest in the stock market, invest in real estate, in gold. So for them, you're crazy, we're crazy, that we taking way too much risk.
But you're already risky.
You're already crazy. But if you are willing to take the risk to invest in cryptocurrencies, so now you have to understand and know what is your risk in this boat. Where should you be going? Should you be going with Bitcoin? Should you be going with some other cryptocurrencies? So we want to talk, so you're going to prepare yourself, so you're going to be ready to what's coming and where you should be allocating your money. Because we believe it's depend on how much money you're going to be investing and again, how much risk you're willing to take. So for example, let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's the investment compared to the rest of the cryptocurrencies. By the history, it holds the most value. So I'm saying that if we're looking at the chart, so let's say Bitcoin from the bear market to our top rally and then retrace. So Bitcoin usually retrace 80%, 75% compared to any other coins or altcoins or tokens that they usually would retrace 95%. And plus right now we at the bull market, but Bitcoin already broke the all-time high, but most of the other cryptocurrency, they're still at the bottom. They're still far from their all-time highs. So if we're looking at this, and so you need to understand now, are you a long-term person or you just here for the bull run and then you're out? So let's say people that are looking for the next 10 years, I would say Bitcoin would be the better investment because you know that in the long run, Bitcoin outperforming the rest of the cryptocurrency. So that's something you need to think about, how long you want to be staying here. Or if you are for this bull run and you just want to, okay, I want to enter and exit and I'm willing to take maybe more, like let's say we are kind of in the middle. So we're going to show you these three areas where we think where people choose to be.
Yeah.
Marcos, what's happening? Theta pumping.
Yes. We saw it. We are very happy.
Philosopher, Theta party. That's right. Like Kate tweeted yesterday that Theta doing its own thing. Like it's on its own way to the moon because, you know, stuff was kind of dumping
Everyone
yesterday.
talking about XRP and all these doing stuff, and you know, all
And
this
Theta,
gossiping, and Theta quietly going up. Nobody talking about it, just going up quietly, like
nothing happened. You know, I'm doing my own thing. You do whatever you want.
I'm not here for the gossip.
Yeah, I'm here for the doing some gains.
Yeah, so guys, it's pretty.
You spreading the Theta word. Yes, we are. Thank you,
Yeah,
Marcus.
we believe on that, in
Amazing
that
project.
Even though we are not gamers or nothing like that. But yes, risk tolerance is a very, very important thing, and that's the first thing you need to think about before you start making decisions on where to put your money. Because if you don't want to take too much risk, as Val said, the best option is Bitcoin, because it's growing. You see that it's not stable enough to go up and down and up and down, but still growing. Like, it's consistently growing with the time. And if you see other cryptos, other cryptocurrencies, other projects, they go up one day, then go down the other day, and sometimes some people are very good handling this stress. Some other people not. So do you want to get this stress every day and start thinking, oh, today I'm super rich, and then the next day, oh my God, I lost everything. So if you want to have a steady growth and like over time, then Bitcoin is the best option for someone that don't want to take too much risk, for someone that don't want to be thinking about too much about the ups and downs. That's the best option. And we know, as Val said, all the people that we are here in this community, cryptocurrency world, we are already very risky. We are taking our chances for something that is new, something that is very opposite to what we were
thought to believe, or
yeah.
very
we were
different.
trained to believe in one thing, and now we are doing the opposite. We are like this rebellion kid that doesn't listen to the teacher of the parent. So we are already making our own decision of going towards towards something that we believe on. So then you have the altcoins, and the altcoins, they are a different thing from Bitcoin. Some people say, oh yeah, this is the Bitcoin 2.0, well, blah, 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 this is a better version, sorry. But it's how we started thinking, we want to grow our money. And we know that all of you started here because you want to invest your money and make it grow.
Yeah, that's what brought us to crypto. Hey, you can make so much more return your investment. So the money brought us here, but I believe we stayed for the love of crypto, because when we started learning all these projects, what are they doing, how they're helping around the world, how they're helping people, to the ones that don't have any out of the system, this is bringing them help. Yeah. And like, there's so many awesome projects. Yeah, and I just want to say, hey, Meta, I hope I'm saying it's right. But hi, how are you? First of all, this video was inspired by you, just so you know. So thank you for the great idea.
Thank you for asking us to make this video.
Yeah, we think this video gonna help some especially new people and for people not sure where to allocate their money. So how Kate's saying that Bitcoin is the safer. As the long-term period, we see that Bitcoin has the best return investment on the long term. But now, so where are we taking the risk? So I believe for us, we're investing a pretty big lump sum of money into crypto by our standards. So, but we don't want to go too safe, because Bitcoin, so we have very little part of Bitcoin from our portfolio. And why? Bitcoin is much safer, but the returns I see, let's say Bitcoin go to 150,000, which would be amazing, but let's say we can do 5x on our money. But there's a lot of other cryptocurrencies that we can make much more. So let's say majority of our investments is in the top 50, which is pretty riskier compared to Bitcoin, but it's less risky compared to other altcoins and cryptocurrencies that they're on number 500 or don't say this in live, come on. Or they call them shitcoins or whatever. But so let's say if you're willing to take a little bit more risk, even more, so then you can go to, you need to obviously do much more research. You need to have the time to sit in front of the computer, because we've seen a lot of coins there pump and dump, and then you can make there in a week maybe 3x, 5x from your money, but if you're not out in time, you can lose all of it. So we are taking our risk to more established projects that they're gonna do more return than Bitcoin, but less return than these other small cap coins that have more potential for return, but there's also more potential to losing money. So why a lot of companies invest mostly in Bitcoin? Very few in Ethereum, but slowly people also start looking, like these companies start looking at Ethereum and maybe other coins and cryptocurrencies, but basically they put everything in Bitcoin because this is much safer. And they say, okay, we invest in millions here. We're not investing a couple $1,000 and hoping for the best. We invest in millions, so this is the safest. For people that, let's say, if you have $500 and it's not substantial amount of money for you, you say, hey, $500, if I put on Bitcoin and I'm gonna do 5x from here, that's not really a big return. But if I'm gonna find some hidden gem, and this is gonna go 50x in a short term, then I'm really gonna feel the money. But if I'm gonna lose it, I still have money to buy food tomorrow. So this is like the third level of risk, we think. So Bitcoin, it's one level, which is the less risky. Then you have the middle, let's say we invest in the top 50, that's where we're comfortable with our risk. Again, if I would be investing only $500, I would be looking for the small coins, for the ones that they can just exponentially explode and give you a lot of returns, and you need to have your, how you say, fingers on the pulse to make sure you're out in
ready
time.
To
Yeah, with your stop losses, and you really need to pay attention. So it's all depend how much time you have. If you have enough time to be in front of the computer, you can definitely go with it. If you have less time, you should be probably going with Bitcoin or some coins closer to the top.
Yeah. And that's bring us to the second point that Val was already talking about, that you had to be very, very, very careful on how much you have to invest and how much you are willing to lose. Because you had to invest.
What she said.
You had to invest what you are willing to lose. Don't put the money from, I don't know, take a loan or the money that you have for the education for your kids, or I don't know. For groceries, don't risk, because we are already risking a lot by being in the crypto world.
Yeah, and we know that there's a lot of people saying just invest what you're willing to lose, and it sounds already stupid, but I mean, we don't mean what you, every dollar that you earn,
you don't want to lose.
It's painful to lose. But what we mean, if this is, you're planning with this money to buy your next meal or pay your rent, that's not money that you should be putting in, and definitely not taking loans to invest, because your risk level is way higher. We believe that Bitcoin is going to go up. We believe that we're in a bull market. It all can change. We can see it from what happened in March.
Yeah.
Everything was nice and pink, and we didn't even know how much we should be appreciating living in the moment until this happened. And we should appreciate living the moment because we don't know what's going to come next. Maybe something can be worse, but overall, if everything goes in a smooth sailing, we are going up. But anyway, anything can happen, so don't risk the money that you cannot afford it.
Yeah.
Just what you do, you don't go to a restaurant, you save that money, you put it in whatever cryptocurrency you choose, and if you would like to know which cryptocurrency we're holding and we're feeling kind of safe and we believe in them, we can make maybe another video together about this. Let us know in the comments if that's something you're interested in, but definitely don't put money you you cannot afford to lose. That's
So
what we mean.
this is the way we think. If we are willing to lose our money or not, we say, is this money that we are putting here, what happens if we lose it tomorrow? Yeah, it will be awful. We will be like crying maybe. We will be like feeling awful, feeling miserable, all these feelings that, oh, such a loser. Of course we will feel all of that. But we can continue living the same way we are living now. So that's our way of thinking. Okay, we will lose this money, it will be very painful to lose it. But we can continue living and we can continue taking risk in other opportunities. That's the way how you should think and say, okay, maybe now I have only $100. That's okay. You have $100, start investing a little bit here, a little bit there. And every time you go and save a little bit from your groceries or whatever extra money you have, you say, okay, I will put a little bit more. But don't go and take all the money you have for emergencies and put it here, because it can be an emergency tomorrow, right? So that's our way of thinking. If it will be painful to lose it, but we can continue living our life. A little bit with regret, maybe, but no more than that. Will not destroy our life. That's the way.
And also we see the potential return on investment. Let's say we started, our first investments was in properties, then we went into stock market, and then we went to cryptocurrency. So right
and
now,
some business in between.
And some business in between. But what we see the best, where you can get the more return on your money. Of course, when you get more, there's more risk. But right now, we see the biggest return. Like if you buy Bitcoin at 20,000, where can it go lower? It can go to 10,000. So you lost 10,000. But the more chances that it might go to 100,000. So you risk 10,000 to make maybe, I don't know, make 100 to 100,000. So this is very little risk. That's how we look at it. And that's how you should be analyzing, let's say, when you're looking at some small cap coins. And you say, okay, I'm willing to put $100. I might lose it, but what is the potential? The potential that maybe I'll come out with 2,000 by just investing $100. And again, the more money you invest, you want to manage your risk a little bit more, and you want to do a little bit more research. And let's say the cryptocurrency we invest in, we really believe in them. We did our research. By did our research, I mean she. I'm
the geek one that love to read everything and take notes. I'm that part of the team. He is more like looking at the charts and the graphics. I'm more like, I need the words. I need to read.
And then she comes and she tells all of that, and then I become even more bullish. And then I'm like, every time we invest some money, I'm like, we need to put some more. No. We need to put some more. And every time we put some more, I feel like we need to put some more. But I always trying to manage this kind of, okay, what is my limit? So you try to be prepared. Where is your limit? I know when I see the gains, it's like, I need to put more money. I need to put more money, but you need to be ready for also going backwards. And we had one of our viewers ask me a question in private, and went out of my head.
Nice partnership. Thank you, Marcus.
Yeah.
Yeah, we complement each other in everything.
Yes, that's what we
Chocolate and
want
vanilla.
to do. Yeah. Yeah, so the question was, I cannot remember, but something, am I too late to invest? I feel like I'm entering crypto, Bitcoin at 20,000. Am I too late to invest? Because what do you think? Should it retrace to 10,000? So what does it mean late to invest? For me, if I believe Bitcoin going to 100,000, I'm not at all late. I will be buying at 30,000. I will be buying at 50,000 if I think that that's where we're going. So it's depend on what you believe by the research, obviously by the research that you did, what do you think gonna be happening? So my answer to that, every time I enter investment at the beginning, nobody can 100% of the time find the bottom and find the top. So what am I looking at? I know that when I'm gonna invest, I'm gonna have a little bit of pain in the beginning. I would see maybe I'm minus 5%, I maybe will see I'm minus 10%, but if I believe that it's still gonna go up, so this is just better opportunities to buy a little bit more, and then when it's gonna start going up, I'm gonna be very happy, very excited. So I just want people to understand that at the beginning there will be pain, but it's something you need to adapt to and tell your mind. If I thought this TV for $1,000 was a good deal, and now somebody tell me that this TV for $700, then I'll be buying it for sure. But in crypto and investment, what happened, I bought it at 1,000, but now it's at 700. Oh my God, I have to sell it because I don't know it's gonna go down. So we need to change this way of thinking, because that's, for us overall, from my experience, this is the losing way of thinking. And I know it's very hard because that's how I started. And I was selling. I was buying at the top, selling at the bottom.
The total opposite that everyone says.
Because that's just our mentality. We see something going down and we think we're going to lose all our money and we're not going to see the bottom of it and we're done. But especially now that most of the people, including me, we believe we're in the bull market. So every time the price go down is just another opportunity to enter. Again, what Kate said before, that you need to manage your risk level. Don't use your money that you're going to buy food, because anything can happen. But overall, with my belief, our belief that we are going to the moon or to the Mars, I don't know, wherever it is. Like our daughter is saying, she's like, okay, is Bitcoin on the moon yet? We're like, we're getting there. It's definitely on the way. But
yes, and the third point is how much free time you have. It's something that you have to keep in mind. Because as we said in the beginning, and we want you to really pay attention to this third point, how much free time you have to do all this research, to do all this. If you want to take a lot of risk and invest on all these little coins that go up and down all the time, you have to understand that you will have to have a lot of free time to be in front of the computer and ready to buy and sell. And don't be working in the middle, like, or your kids, or I don't know. Like, it's you need to have time. You need to invest time. As the more risk you take, the more time you will need to put on. So if you don't have enough time, if you cannot pay too much attention to this, better Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin will grow eventually with the time. And you don't have to be tracking every day, oh, what's going on up and down. But if you want to take a lot of risk, then you will have to invest a lot of your time. So if you are willing to quit your job and sit in front of the computer all day, that's something that you have to keep in mind. If you want to take a lot of risk, you will have to have time to be there and ready to take action quick and make decisions very quick, because maybe you will come back from work and will be too late to sell or to buy some coin. So that's the thing. And they're asking me if I...
Kate, are you IT tech major?
No.
She is better. She don't have major, but she is better. Self-taught, self-educated.
I consider myself a curious person. And if I want to learn something, I go and I learn it. I don't have like big titles and degrees and all this. I don't talk too much about profession, because I want to study one thing, I like it, then I want to study another thing, I like it too, and then I always look for the use of it, of what I learned.
We are still in our stage of life that we don't know who we want to be when we grow up. So we find something really enjoy, we like, and we just concentrate into it, and we put all our time, all our energy, and this space is just so amazing because we see there's never shortage of what to learn. There's always new project. There's always smart people come together and doing very exciting things, and you start learning about it and you just cannot stop. It's so addictive, and again, money brought us here, but I think the love to the space, what's keeping us here and just keeping us on our toes and reading and researching. And like, I was a terrible student at school. I hate school. Now I find myself, I can learn, I can read. She does the research, she tell me that, I love to listen to it.
I was the opposite in school. I was the one that like to learn everything, but I always, it's a very weird combination. It's out of the topic, but because you ask, he never liked to study, and then I was the one that was the geek with the best marks and everything, but I really hated the whole system, the educational system. I always had problems with my teachers because I was asking them to really teach me. And they were like, go take this book, memorize it. And I was like, I don't want to memorize, I want to learn. So that kind of geek I was. And I was always against the whole system. We are homeschooling our daughter because we think that this system is not working for the future, or this current reality is like so far from what the system was built for. Like, we are growing much faster than this, and this is what makes us so excited about crypto, because it's bringing us to a new level of humanity. It's bringing us to this level that in our case, we always promote people to take responsibility of their own life. Build your own life however you want it. Do it however you want it. And cryptocurrencies are giving us this power to take control over our life, over our money, over our educational system, everything, how we communicate with each other. And that's what keeps us so interested and passionate about this. We started with the money, and we want to make money, of course. But also it's this potential of humanity, the growth of humanity. I don't want my daughter to be a, how you say, sheep. And we were feeling like we were taught to be like that, to follow
rules. The system
rules.
puts you in a box, and because the system was created many years ago to create workers for the most part. Why they don't teach in school how to invest your money? Why they don't teach you how to buy stocks, how to buy cryptocurrencies, how to build your life to be better? Because they need workers. They need workers and spenders. That's what they need. So then whoever up there can make the most money and have the most power. And we believe that cryptocurrency will allow us wake up more people and make us more decentralized. That's the beauty. Like, we're looking at countries like Africa, we're looking at countries like in South America.
Argentina is growing, taking responsibilities now. A lot of people in El Salvador, they are like seeing the opportunity of disconnect from what is bringing them to the whole, right? It's the economical issues, the health issues, the lifestyle issues, that now they see this option that they can actually grow. The people that want to grow, the people that want to take responsibility, the people that want to do the work. That's the thing, because there are a lot of people that don't want to do the work, and that's okay. We need them too. But the ones that really need this, they have this passion to grow, to continue learning, to continue growing, to do what is necessary. You can see in all the countries is that people are taking responsibilities, and doesn't matter where you were from. That's what we love, that now everyone have this individual power to continue growing.
Plus, we are from all over the place.
Yeah, we are coming from economies that were not helping us very well.
Yeah.
Very much, but yeah, that's our passion, and I hope that this information was helpful for you guys. These are the three things that we pay attention to when we decide anything, investing, everything in our life. It's like, what is our risk tolerance? What is how much we have and we are willing to lose? And the third one is how much free time we have to learn about it. And that is how we have been investing in properties. We have been building our business and selling them and all this stuff. And now investing in crypto. That's the three things that we use to make decisions and to decide how we want to live our life. These three important points.
Yeah, so I want to say thank you for all the comments. Thank you, Marcos, mi amigo. Nice partnership. Thank you. Nice, you guys make a great team. Thank you, guys. Best in business. Fourth quarter. Soon it's going to be first quarter next year, and we're going to be seeing some gains, I'm pretty sure. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being part of our community. Again, join us in Discord. We'll try to be more active there. We want to help. And that everybody, whoever is there, if we don't have time to answer, somebody else might answer to your question, because we know there's a lot of new people coming. And when I started in crypto, I had to watch like thousands of videos just to connect couple simple dots to understand how it's all works. So it can be, I know it can take a lot of time, and like when you invest,
very discouraging.
Yeah, very discouraging. So for me it was at some time frustrating, because I just want to connect a small dot, but I need to watch 5 videos for it. So we created this Discord, so then people can just give you this answer very quick, because sometimes it's very simple, but to search it in individual videos, it takes a lot of time.
And sometimes you get stuck in one thing,
Yeah.
and then you cannot go forward. We want to create this Discord community where everyone help each other. We are all growing together, and if you like this lifestyle video,
Yeah, let us know. We didn't do it before, so we would love to talk more to you, so we can see some comments. If you have some questions, we'll love to hear. And yeah, write to us. Maybe you have some question, maybe we can answer it quickly, or maybe we make a video about it so we can expand more on the subject and give you a better idea. Yes.
and we have a channel in Spanish and in Hebrew, so if you want to help us with those languages and go
Subscribe to them also. That would be awesome. And like the video, please. That will help us to grow a little bit more.
yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much again. Continue watching, continue asking questions. We'll do our best to help you, and have a good day.
Bye
Adios.
bye.